And hello everyone, and welcome to episode 608, part 589 of the live stream. BigDW22, and my partner in crime, Cabbitness.
Hello.
Alright folks, short episode, and Street Fighter was originally planned, but there is a reason for that, but more on that later. It actually involves the topic of this episode, as I would like to call this the EVO Aftermath. So, EVO happened this past weekend, as yesterday was the final day, so we'll give you our thoughts of, as in this case, of the announcements. So, through every person who built EVO and everything, the whole fighting community, the participants, those who won, those who did not won, and those who just love fighting games in general, especially who streams on YouTube and Twitch. Shout outs to every last one of you guys.
Give us your money.
Ignore my partner. That goes for you too, C. Hey, you're part of this group too. And myself. Alright. So we'll give you... Go ahead and start, because I'll get everything one step at a time. So in discussion on the EVO announcements, we got a lot. And I'm telling you, I think this must be the golden age of fighting games, because man, we're being fed. I'm just wondering how much more can we take? I mean, any more, and I don't know. We may be full. Unless you have a second stomach. Okay, by the way, Cab, no wheel today. I figured, like, after the last stream, I said, like, let me just straight focus. So here's what we're talking about as far as the announcements from EVO for those who missed out. And if you haven't, me and Cap will fill you in. So, we will talk about Tekken. Tekken 8 just had an announcement, as we just learned 2 character reveals. That's not helping. We got a return and finally a debuting brand new character. I do have the release date for Rainbow Fantasy Rising. Also, Mortal Kombat just had their announcement with, well, let's just say of the Banished, as we now have 3 character reveals who made their returns as we've not seen in a while. Let's see. Guilty Gear with the announcement of Season 3. Finally have a name for SNK's Garo upcoming. Trying to think what else. I'm not missing anything else. Oh, and of course of KOF. And any more that's on our minds, but we'll get to it. Alright, you know we're playing right now. We gotta do new on views, subscribe to our channels, hit that notification bell and a like. It does. Did you do what I think you just did?
That wasn't me, that was him.
Oh.
Yeah, he had a 0.
Great. Well, then again. Okay.
Better not backfire.
As I was saying, subscribe to our channels, hit that notification bell and the like. It does help the channel grow for Cav and me. And hit the bell, you'll see what new videos I do on my channel. New videos that Cav does on her channel. Follow us, of course. This is BigDW2285. My partners is at Cabbitness1983. Okay, so there's so many options to start here on the announcements, so we'll deal with the light stuff first. There's yellow. So, King of Fighters, as I just mentioned, and boy, someone got on me on my, when I showed the thumbnail. Apparently they got on me say late, not a fan of KOF. Not that I didn't have enough room for thumbnails for other games. But apparently they say otherwise. The only thing I can stand with KOF is some of the bosses. Which I think you can agree on that one.
Yeah.
Anywho. But I guess I can say this now in advance. Because on Wednesday's episode, Cammy will be doing fighting because we'll be showcasing
Duolon?
Yes.
Is that the one?
God dang it. Yes.
I keep wanting to say Duolingo, but that's I keep wanting to say that.
Naj?
There's also Naj.
Yeah, as I was saying on Wednesday's episode, she's the character we'll be showcasing.
Oh wait, Duo is.
Yeah, you jumped ahead.
After her.
Yes. Yeah, too far. So yeah, Naj will be the next character which we'll be showcasing on Wednesday's episode. I say that because Naj will be out tomorrow. Or now, wherever you are around the world. So, Cammy will showcase on that character. And the character that Cab was saying, but she just jumped ahead. Duo Lao, if I pronounced that one right. Yeah, he'll be out later. He'll be out later. He'll be out in autumn, if I had to guess. I'll probably say. They said that he'll be out in, I think the fall of this year. Yeah, they just confirmed for Naj. She'll be out tomorrow, or now. And Duo will be out sometime in the fall. Okay, I think he's the last character left. So I don't know if we're gonna get a season 3. If they do, I'll say this now. See, that's yellow. I think I trust you with those more than me. So, and I could have switched back, but I'll just say
I knew it.
Okay, you do have a draw, but don't jump in because
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I can't anyway. Oh,
but still, it's better if we don't.
Now we can, since you now have a.
There.
It only depends if. Oh, he didn't. Okay, you have yours, so.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna do it. Don't.
Right. I know.
Yeah, we gotta get the green somehow. Alright, so while me and Cap are still solving this here, we'll continue. Grand Blue Fantasy Rising. So, they have confirmed that we do have a release date, and that release date will come out on November 30th. That is a yeah. I do have a reverse. I could hands it back. Okay. So November 30th will be the release date of Rising. I did learn today that I think they will have 6 characters as DLC. So I think the default roster will be at a total of 28. And good news, see, we may be able to do a future episode early.
Okay, good.
We may do a future episode early of that because they have confirmed that the beta will they will do another beta. And this time, I say this because it will be an open lobby.
Ooh.
So you'll be able to hop in this time. Also, it helps kind of, get you back in to Grand Blue again. That ain't no word on the when is it? I believe it's sometime in the fall. So.
Okay.
We're switching places. You want me to? If they didn't skip. Alright, you have a 9. Okay. I'm only alright.
Yeah, this was difficult when it's like this.
Ooh, that works too. That's 4. I don't have any. Oh, that works. Alright, you have blues. So I'll help you out.
Of course.
Alright, remember, he has red and blue. Ooh, 7. Oh, that works too. That's a 6. Yes. Too bad I couldn't jump in on that because that would have helped.
You jerkhole.
Yeah, we could have been out a long time ago, but they're not making this easy.
Alright, so Grand Blue.
Okay, continuing. Sorry. What else did I heard? Oh, Guilty Gear Strive. Now, for Strive, we learned that the new season will start on August 24th. I believe that's in 2-3 weeks. And they confirmed another season with more characters. Now, me don't know much of the Grand Blue lore, but for those who do, I'm assuming he must be a returning character. So, by the name of Johnny.
Oh, Johnny? Yeah.
Yes. So he will be out on the 24th to start the season. Alright, going in order here, trying to think. Okay, I guess we could. Okay. I guess we could cut to this one next, and I'll let you do the honors. Now, you could just follow it up once I say this part. Now, folks, if y'all remember, I said earlier in the beginning, Cabbitness was originally going to do Street Fighter, but we're not. So, there's a reason we're not. And that is your cue.
Turtles in a half shell. I can't play. Okay, so draw. Yes, that really made me happy.
Oh, just say it.
Here's in a half shell turtle power collab.
Yes, folks.
But I'll admit, I was confused because I thought they were going to be in the game.
That's what I thought too. And I said, like, I never thought it was in years. But then again,
Like, the collab part is cool, but I wish they were actually, like, in the game.
But here's the thing. It made sense. Because, now, I probably saw this for those who have the, the TMNT collection. I forgot the name of the game. But they do have a certain game, which is a 2D fighter, involves turtles in it. Which technically is a ripoff of Street Fighter. So it makes sense.
Battletoads. Oh, that was the one I shouldn't have played.
That's what you get for saying Battletoads. So yes, folks. Currently TMNT and Street Fighter will have a collab. So you will be able to play as all 4 turtles: Mikey, Leo, Donnie, and Ralph. But not as you think. But they will be for our avatars here. So you could dress up. Excuse me. We could dress up as one of our favorites. I better not do that. I was gonna give it to him, but I figured he could probably draw 4 on you, so we'll switch. So not only you get all of the costumes, you'll be able to have like the mask. We'll have the stickers.
Emotes, I think.
Yes. So, so that will also be out either right about now or tomorrow. So if you wonder if you can't play Street Fighter right now because they're on maintenance because of that. So I guess you could say it's a question mark for now, but I'll say Friday's episode. We'll see. Oh, continue on Street Fighter before we almost forget. We did get a glimpse of the upcoming character, Aki. Okay, I'll say it right now. You know, we haven't seen her fighting style yet, but she is cray-cray.
Well, yes.
I just realized you probably would never be done with War Tour because with the more DLC characters coming, you're going to have to go back. So we did get a glimpse of Aki, and for those who do not know her, she is one of Fang's students, or disciples. And Fang is actually one of the characters from Street Fighter 5. I'm actually surprised that her poison, and I know she used poison as her thing, that didn't really kill our character there, or whatever the heck that she put on our avatar, what we saw in the trailer. But we won't know more about her until the fall. If I had to guess, you know, I think October would make sense. And then let me see. The next character is in the next character is in winter of next year, so which we know it's Ed. I'll say have Ed start in January, and then in the spring, I'll probably say during EVO Japan. We're gonna do that EVO Japan in March. That'll be the time for them to showcase Akuma, and I'll say we'll probably have Akuma either in March or April. That's just my minor thinking.
That does work.
Oh, I did we'll get to Tekken last, but I did found something on the remember we did the when I told you about the most characters was played during the character usage. I found they say like the next day they did the other half, which is from 9th through 16, and whew, I don't know how your feelings on this because I'm not too happy about it either, especially who they now until I find it. Do you want me to go from 9th to 16th or last to 9th?
Doesn't really matter either way.
Alright. See if I can find it quickly. There's 6. 5. Jump in. If I had a 9, that would have helped you out.
Hey, look! Here's a 9.
And here's an 8. Do you have a 7? Not a 5, 4, or a 3, but I do have a 2. Hey, Cab is down to 1. Oops. Hope I got away with it because I forgot to push the button. Oh, got away with it.
Oh. Oh, no. Did not do that.
You need a red. Oh. Let's see. You can't do that, so you're gonna have to, Ooh, that actually works.
And hi, ADF! Who says you've reached the house of Lost Sesame Street Media and Merchandise.
And let me say the word late. Alright, let's get rid of your blue here, so you just gotta get rid of the reds.
Oh, you jerk and a half. Okay.
Ooh, what do we do? Because I have a 7, you have a 7, so how do... And I don't even know what he has.
Okay. I think I can do this. Oh, that didn't help.
Oh, at least it didn't have... At least it wasn't red. Okay. We'll reverse. Hopefully if he doesn't... Oh, he does have red. So... There we go. Oh boy, where's that list? I know we got the we're getting to it. I'm trying to hurry this up as possible. That's a 5. That is a 1. Shoot. Did it late. Oh well, let's have to do it on the Google. That's an 8. Alright, so here's the list of the, I'll go from top to bottom, from 9th through 16th. Don't know how your feelings on this, on the character usage, and, some of them I can kind of see why. Okay, so Paul will be in 9th place. Lars is in 10th. That is a 6. Continue the trend. And if not, you do.
Well, I can do one better.
Okay, Lars is in 10th. Here's one of your favorites. Oscar is in 11th. Claudio is 12th. Jack 8 is 13th. Leroy is 14th.
That one's actually interesting.
It gets more weirder and interesting because Nina is 15th. So you should pretty much know who I have not said yet, and I'm a little bit I'm kind of mad because this character is dead last at 16th.
Oh, hello, Zhao.
That's right. Xiao Yu is dead last on character usage of Tekken 8. Okay, so I'm gonna say... Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna do a gamble here. I think he has blue, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Now you say it after I do it.
I would have thought you would have saw already after the... Oh boy. what I was saying. So yeah, Jaryu's dead last of the character usage. And you know what? In most of the community's defense, I can see why. My only guess is because she's probably made one of the difficult characters to use. That had to be the only reason I'm probably thinking why they probably had her dead low. But if you had to, in your opinion, what would you would have thought?
I don't know. I would actually have to play.
Ah, shoot. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can try to get myself out here. Alright, you have a 6, which you can change it. I could switch it to you. If that didn't happen.
And ADS says, if Sesame Street merchandise is what you're into, I know a ton of them. Okay.
7, unless you get your cards back.
Well, it wasn't that. It was who do I give it to?
Okay. I'll do this. We'll switch places. They're really not making this easy. Okay, I meant to say this. Back on Street Fighter. You do realize of with them collabing, you know so many options that they could do, right?
Battletoads!
That would be weird how that would work, since I know Battletoads is more of an Xbox thing. You have a 0. Okay, that works. But like I said, with them collabing, there's so many options they can do. I mean, hear me out, folks. I mean, if they want to, but I'll be shocked if they do this. And this also makes sense. What if Street Fighter do a Dragon Ball Z collab?
Battletoads!
What is with your Battletoads exception? Would you rather have the frogs? Would you rather have the frogs instead from the turtles?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm just saying I like Battletoads.
Speaking of which, I just saw I just saw the Turtles film yesterday.
Oh, right, there was one.
Okay, after seeing it, it was alright, but good God. Picture if the Turtles in an alternate universe.
Well, that's always the case.
Well, one, April's more of a teenager in this.
Again, seen it before.
Alright, so I'll say this is weird to have the likes of Bebop, Rocksteady, Walnut, Mondo Gecko, and all of them, they're all BFFs with the Turtles.
Now that's different.
Yes. Alright, so there is a post-credit scene, so for those who want to watch, you don't have to sit through the whole credits, so there's no extra ending. But I will say this, so which may contain a little spoiler. So just mute for about a minute. Which I will say in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I shouldn't have did that. But I can do this. Alright. Okay, sorry. So, they didn't have the actual villain in this one. You know, they did talk about Baxter in this one. So if you're wondering of the actual villain in this, apparently they will make another film. So yes, they showed Shredder at the end. Also, I know during that film, get used to hearing milking a lot in that film. Ooh, yellow. Alright, so they don't have it. Do they? Alright, we're good. Yeah, get used to hearing milking through almost do so many times in the in that film. Also, okay, we all know how Master Splinter was kind of made because he was human and he muted himself into the rat.
Yes.
How they did it in this one? He was already a rat, so when they touched the ooze, I guess you can say, that's when he had the voice and could move almost human-like. So he was a rat already in the beginning, just not just human. So they slightly switched it. So I said, like, that's interesting. Also, I think Leo. Well, I know all turtles kind of like their crushes on April. I think in this one, it's Leo.
That's different.
So I know in the show.
I mean, like, in the '80s show, they all had a crush on her, but they didn't really do anything about it. The 2012 one, it was Donnie specifically.
Yeah, I know the Michael Bay. I think it was Mikey. And but yeah, in this one they have Leo. Like, cause shoot, even during in the credit scene that he actually asked April, to be his date for the prom. Yes, that actually happened. All right, let's kind of. Ooh, right on time. Oh, you did better than me in the thumbnail. Except for like one major difference. And I do not know what that one has. Never mind. Okay. Ooh, 22 minutes. So yeah, let's hurry this up. Alright, I guess we'll move on to Mortal Kombat. So, the Banish trailer came out at EVO. Boy, I thought Boone was trolling again. I thought he was like, for once, he actually, wasn't doing his usual trolling. Because even during the EVO event, when you saw, they were showing like clips of other fighting games to see like if the combo will continue or not. And then they showed a clip of a, I think it was Mortal Kombat X, I believe that Reptile was in. And then after that, they kind of was asking like, did they got more Reptile at the show? And then what's the name from the Combat Cast actually says yes. And that's when we got the trailer.
Yes.
And we now have, and Reptile is finally back. And apparently he's now a shapeshifter.
Well, that does better explain why he goes from human to lizard. Because in the original timeline, the reason why he turned into a lizard was because he was just going back to his primitive form.
And I've forgotten the second timeline. Or let's say the reboot timeline.
Okay, what do we do here?
Better give it to me on this one,
Yeah.
because I got nerfed down to 1.
Oh,
Back to you.
look.
Back to you. Well, then again, let's see. Oh, I can't do anything. Okay, we'll try this again. I'll take it for the team.
Really?
Oh, oh, I can't do anything because, yeah. We're keeping it yellow. They're just finding ways to switch it. They don't want yellow.
And ADS says, if you think collecting spectral magic floats was something, wait till you try collecting illuminations, reflections of Earth recording videos.
Oh, that works.
That's probably why they didn't want yellow, because they had to force their hand.
And we only need 100 to win. Or at least to finish the game here.
Alright, so Reptile.
Yeah. Like I said, him being of a shapeshifter now,
it's kind of weird, because he's actually more of a good guy.
that's weird too. But like I said, this is Liu Kang with the timeline. I mean, I know we're used to Reptile being Shang Tsung's right hand. And ooh, here's a fun fact too, which someone actually, what I was reading on Twitter the other day. Let's see, that's a 9. Okay, so I'll say up till now with Reptile been confirmed, I think we have all of the Mortal Kombat 2 casts in the game now. Playable.
Okay, we would need Trimmer.
I can't push.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I cannot push anything. Yeah. I will be able to jump in, but it's not making me do anything. Okay, I can pause the game. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything.
Oh, this has happened before, where the game broke.
Now, the game's not frozen, so I don't have to shut the stream, thank goodness. But, god dang it. You know, they really just don't want us to give us the win, don't they? So, you know what? Fine, because we kind of won by default anyway. They just can't take the L.
And also ADS says, Illuminations from Epcot.
Well, I guess we just talk for the remaining minutes since we only have 20. Since, we might as well just get our discussions going. So, yeah. Back to Reptile. Him being a shapeshifter, he's part of the good guys. He has a... I don't think they never gave him an actual name.
I thought it was Shadow.
Yeah. No. Liu Kang called him something with an S. But...
Oh, it's not a nickname. It wasn't a nickname. That was his, what his race is called.
Yeah. Sassor or something?
Yeah, it's him, Chameleon, and other Chameleon. That's the race that they are.
Okay. And as far as Reptile and his reptile form, okay, I guess. It's like one big freaking reptile. And after seeing his fatal, I mean, not bad. And most of his fatals, he does be invisible and reappears. But dang, he had to do it to Melina, pretty much of all people. All right, the next two, Ajra, she makes her return.
Okay, so then Azra, I'm glad she's back. I really am.
And for those who do not know, she made her debut in Mortal Kombat Deception.
Yes. And I do, for the most part, like her redesign. I just think they needed to do a little bit more with her face.
They added the scar or whatever they got on her face now.
Yeah, that's
Because
fine, but for some reason it just doesn't seem like she's completely finished.
and she's missing the hat.
Oh, I can deal with that one.
Unless they only did this because they didn't want to have her ripped off as Kung Lao.
Well, you don't lose anything with her not having the hat here, because it's not like the hat was part of her weapon set.
But in her own moveset, she kind of spins around, and who also does that? Kung Lao.
She can still spin. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't lose anything by her not having that hat.
Yeah.
I was fine with that.
And also, her fatal was also kind of good, too. Now, here's the one I think me and you are both happy about. Havoc. At first, I didn't know who that was until I saw close enough.
That, I was like, yes. And I was confused, too, because I was like, who this? And then, you know, the whole body person. I'm like, oh, there's only one who has that.
Yep. And in his moveset, he rips his arms and being crazy as ever. Also, Havoc's another one we have not seen since, he debuted in Deception. Too bad we didn't get a glimpse of his fatal, but he only just showed between Reptile and Azra. Okay.
But Striker was there.
Well, Striker's a cameo. They showed more of his cameo. Now, they did show another character with a cameo. At first, I didn't know who that was, to be honest. Who's the demon? But you have to, don't blink and look closely in a way. But that was, but they have confirmed that's actually Serena.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. So if you're wondering who's that demon in the cameo, yeah, they have confirmed that is Serena. So I'm scratching my head to say, like, I don't remember a demon in the... you know. Also, at least as far as the more of the stages, I guess we're getting a day and a nighttime versions of stages now. And I'm glad they brought the Living Forest back, but I think in that same trailer, I guess you could call one of those stages the Dead Forest. I think that's it. I mean, from all three of them. But I'm kind of... I'm actually surprised you didn't say about this, because I've been hearing this mostly since they... from people's reactions about them. I would have thought you would have said... or this is starting to be of a theme now with not only on here, but other games when they debut characters. They really want to make almost certain characters hot now? Yeah, I'm hearing people saying, oh, Reptile looks gorgeous. He's hot.
Oh, I didn't think one way or the other about him in terms of that. I was just happy, one, that he was back, and two, he was back in the human form and they actually explained it in a way that makes sense.
Yes. Because, oh god, if they put him in reptile form again, I mean, like, the only ones I can kind of get by is how he was in Shalamunk / Deception. I could deal with that one. The previous ones, with the exception from the first 3 games, I say, like, yeah. So, let's see. That only leads now to Tekken. Now, okay. I don't know if you saw this, but if not, I'll show you once we're done. Before they made the announcements, when Ono and them were talking, guess who made his appearance at EVO? Apparently, we have the Ghosts of Capcom. Ono made his appearance.
Yes.
So, he was talking to Harada about saying that they got homework or something to do. We got confused too when he said that. And this was kind of, they had everybody laughing. He was trying to remind Harada that they say they got something to do or finish. And he said this, Tekken, Cross. And then Harada said he told him to get out. He didn't let him finish the sentence. So, for those who don't know what Oda was trying to say, and good God, it's been a decade already for this, we did had a game called Street Fighter Cross Tekken. This is going way back in PS3 era. So, they're supposed to be doing another game called Tekken Cross Street Fighter. So, Street Fighter characters in the Tekken universe. Just a bit of a glimpse of that. You kind of already saw that because when Akuma made his appearance in Tekken 7, kind of give you an idea of that. But yeah, that game I've never seen the light of day. But I kind of glad that they kind of, I guess they haven't forgotten, I guess you can say. And then Harada kind of brushed it off, say like, as far as what Ono say, I don't know who that is. And you know, him playing stupid. Okay. So now
also, ADF says, the thing that you collect is the equivalent of winning amulet pieces in Diddy Kong Racing.
For those who are joining or wondering why Kevin are not playing, yeah, the game kind of froze. So that's, we can't do nothing about it. But technically, we won by default. So we're just going to talk through the rest of the stream here. So we only have 9 minutes. Okay. So now the actual trailer for Tekken. Now, the first stage. I say, like, I kind of like the stage design. Most people thought it was, they were doing some guesses of who. People was thinking unknown. One person was saying Yoshimitsu, which makes sense. But we get a returning character who we have technically have not seen since Tekken 5. No, Gold Question, Tekken 6. And we have Raven. Classic Blade Raven, not Master Raven. So Raven, as far as design, it's a little bit of his old design with a little mix of Master Raven a bit.
Yes.
And apparently he's back with a few things, especially with his Shadow Clone Jutsu. And I did love his super. I can deal with Raven to a certain extent. I just can't deal with Master Raven in 7. But I'm kind of glad he's back. And I got a feeling he's going to be more of an important part of the story, since he was in Tekken 5 and Tekken 6. So what do you think, C, about after seeing him, about Raven?
I think he looks really cool. I like how they aged him. His moves really impress me. But I will also say this. For some reason, he seems like he's a bit slower.
Well, they had to at least learn something new. At least I'm hoping that what Master Raven had taught him.
No, I'm just talking about his actual movements are slower.
Yeah. Now, Harada and Murphy did confirm as far as with Raven. They say, like, what we saw in the trailer, it's going to be kind of looking difficult to kind of the do right for what we saw with his flashiness. They say it will be kind of simple, so don't worry if y'all want to try to get into dealing with Raven. So, Raven makes his return, and that leads to, up to this point, they made another announcement. Now, this kind of almost scratched my head from the beginning, because I'll say since I'm going to go back to Tekken 4 territory, because from Tekken 4 and up in the beginning, we at least have a brand new character right from the start. Tekken 8, at least up until now, we never had a brand new character until the trailer that they showed at EVO yesterday. And I'm just going to say this already. I'm kind of falling for our newcomer here. And yes, it is a she. So, making her debut in the Tekken series for the first time and she's from Peru. She has 4 names, but I'm only going to call by her first name. Azucena. I pronounced that right.
And hold that thought. What kind of gone amusement park nighttime parade show? I don't know if you meant to say the word gone, but balloons. Continuing.
Okay, so Azucena is the new character. Finally, our first new character debuting in the series. Finally, and after seeing her playstyle, I'm just saying like I'm falling in love with the character already because her playstyle plays pretty much what I play with. And if y'all wonder, I'll say this now up in advance. No, I'm not dumping Xiaoyu. I will still continue to use my main. Oh no, Xiaoyu will still be as my main up to this. Hey, Stranger Things here on this on this channel. But anyway, after seeing her say like, okay, she's weaving, she could dodge, and I'm saying like, okay. I got confused with her fighting style. They say it's, I guess, a Peru type of MMA type style with a little bit dance. And I'll say this: if she's replacing Lucky Chloe, good riddance. I say, if I had to choose between her and Lucky Chloe, Azucena.
The other thing is she replacing Eddie and Christy too? Because I was saying, as much as I want to play as her, I'm getting a very low-key Christy vibe.
So yeah, I've been hearing that too. Because at first they didn't know where she was from. They thought she was Brazilian and all that, but until we learned, no, she's a Peruvian. And funny with her gimmick, at least with her character. I forgot what they said in the during the trailer. Yeah. So for those who don't know about her, one fact: this one is high on coffee. I found it funny during the end of the trailer that she's self-promoting coffee. So I say like, oh boy. So I know she can dance, but basically she's gonna be. I know this is gonna piss people off too for those who play against her. Of her dodging through, especially after I've seen the thing she could dodge through with her wrong too. What I'm saying, like,
and Lily.
So, but I would eventually. This may have to happen on once we get the game on a future stream. I would love to see the matchup between her and Xiaoyu in the Battle of the Dodges. I got a feeling that may actually happen.
And also, let's go with Feathers, ADF.
Alright, and so what do you think, Kev, of the I know you said you were kind of wasn't expecting a new character yet, but what do you think of Azucena?
Oh, I already said I want to play as her. She looks very cool. I mean, she plays like my playstyle too, the very quick, light on their feet characters. And I guess tricksters.
Yes. And apparently Lily and Asuka won't be the only feud, apparently. Because apparently, I guess Lily and now Azucena, I guess, will have one now with their cutscene.
Coffee versus tea.
Tea versus coffee. You know, I'm not much of a coffee person. Frappuccino, maybe. But I'm more of a tea person. So, those are the 2 characters we got. And I think that's everything I think we heard from EVO this weekend.
Oh, what's it called? Fatal Fury.
Oh, right. Thank you. Okay, so Garo does have a name, but that's okay. They do have a name, which is Fatal Fury something. They have confirmed some of the characters. I know we got uh, Terry and Rock. I think Beach in it. Just name a few others are will be in there too. I never played the Fatal Fury games, but I know they got like a bit of a small roster. But from the playstyle, I mean, from the art and everything, I guess they're gonna take the King of Fighters art. So no word on when that's coming out, but I had a feeling we may not get another KOF for a while, unless they'll continue with season 3, and then with that game coming, I think that'll be the run I think they'll probably do. And okay, one final thing. This is actually involving leaks. So, on the Mortal Kombat side of things, I think it's starting to be true. So, most people saying that Sonya could possibly may have a chance, but I think they may just kind of saving her to the end. Because it would be weird. I mean, she is the first lady of MK if they don't put her in. And also, like I said, every character from the Mortal Kombat 2 roster is already in. With the exception of Jax, who is not playable yet anyway. But the other 11 are. What else did I heard? Oh, Combat Cast. We should have a Combat Cast, I believe, this week. If not, the next one will probably be at Gamescom, because they're supposed to have something. Tekken also will be at Gamescom, which will have another character reveal. And leading to Tekken on their leaks, I guess the leaks was true on that one too. Now, here's something that I didn't tell you the last time, because I saw more on this. Now, I won't say I already said them on the previous stream, but apparently we have Azucena, but apparently they have confirmed we will have two more brand new characters. I won't say the names, but I will say by their playstyle. The first one is supposed to be using a CQC type of a style, or like a spy or whatever type of fighting style they'll do.
Yeah.
As for the other one, and oh god. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. So, kind of expect a returning character, but they won't be in the game. But they could use that character's playstyle. And I'm just gonna say, this character is pretty much of the father or daughter of that character. I'll tell you see once the stream's over. But I don't know if they're gonna use that playstyle, but they have mentioned a certain character. It'll be this character's daughter or son. So, and for those who don't know, and for those who do, I mean, yeah, keep it to yourselves. I won't say it on stream. But they did say that the roster could be up to 32. So that means Tekken has at least maybe a total of 14 characters to reveal still, if that leak is true. So we'll see in the next weeks or so to see if these are true as it continues through. And also on the EVO, good thing they stopped the trend, because the finals of some games that they played have been mirror matches, with the exceptions of Guilty Gear and Street Fighter 6. Because I've been noticing the same, like, yeah, their finals, they've been using the same character. I think Mortal Kombat 11, they had in the finals 2 Fujin players.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot who they did for... They did fighters, but I forgot who they had as their mirror match fighters. Yeah, with the exception of Guilty Gear and Street Fighter. So I think Street Fighter's finals they had a Ken and a Blanca. It was lewd and they swapped the Blanca at the end, but the Ken player world, which has to be Angry Bird. Congrats to him. And Strive, I know they use between between Soul and what's his name? I don't want this. You know, you played with him, but I forgot his name. It starts with a K, but him. I think they showed that those two in the finals. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, EVO next year will be back in July, so it won't be in August this time. So that's pretty much everything from EVO. So, and like I said, expect more fighting game stuff from Cav and me, of course. Either us teaming up or against each other. Just hey, happy fighting.
And hopefully not on broken games like this one.
But it's not a fighter, so yeah.
Oh, I don't know. These two made it into a fight, then they said, you know what, forget you, and just broke the game.
Yeah. Alright, folks. I think with that said, that'll end tonight's episode. If you guys enjoyed, by all means, subscribe to our channels. Hit that notification button to like. It does help the channel grow for Cab and me. And if you hit the bell, you see what new videos I do on my channel. Ooh, excuse me. Digesting. New videos I do on my channel and new videos that Cab does on her channel. Follow us on Twitter. Well, you know, it's a habit. Mine's BigDW22 and my partner's is at Cabbitness1983.
Like I said, until Elon Musk changes what the web thing is, it's still Twitter, because it says twitter.com. So I don't care how he changes the logo, it's still Twitter.
Yeah. Alright, so just to jump ahead. We may go in a little bit ahead. So, Kami should be good for Wednesday, and we will be back on KOF, because we'll showcase Naj, and we'll give you our thoughts on the character. Friday, we'll hop back to Street Fighter, so and see on the Turtles thing. And next week, it's Question, so we may or may not be on for next Monday. So just to give you a heads up. So, yeah, stay tuned. Cabin Silhouette is still on World Tour on Street Fighter 6 on her channel. Tekken's done on my channel for now. So I am back on I am back on Final Fantasy 16. I'm still trying to finish. And something else. So, anything before we wrap up?
Nope.
Alright, folks. With that said, Cap and me, we'll see y'all in the next one.
And not on a broken game, hopefully. Bye-bye.
Later.